Okay, here's the deets, kids. It's time to get the daily driver back on the road, man. This F-150 life is expensive. So, went to our local jalopy jungle, picked us up a new bateria. We're about to take the old one out, put the new one in, get this beast back on the road, because we already paid the insurance. We already paid for the registration. Now it's time to save that gas money, because that truck, whoo, it's like $260 a month to drive it to work and back, and I don't work that far away from my house. This Altima, it's like 80 bucks a month to drive it. So, time to swap it back into the rotation of my cars. All right, boom. Try to find a good angle. Good, like pop the hood. This is my mother trucking neighborhood. I already walked you through it. Changing out this battery, get it back on the road. If you still have stock Nissan Altima battery terminals, those connectors, whatever you want to call them, clamps, replace them, because they're garbage. They corrode, they fall apart, they don't have good connections. So go to your local auto parts store, get some universal ones with the little screws on the top. Use your angle grinder, mod it a little bit, make it fit in there real nice. That's number one step to change your battery. Already did that. So now let's roll up in here. There she is in all of her glory. See, I've swapped mine out for different ones if they look different than the ones you have. Crack the light. I gotta loosen this little strap over the top. I think it's a 10. Is a 10mm. Loosen the strap so you can get the battery out. Two 10mm bolts holding it together. One's holding it to like the computer of the card. The other one's just chilling over here. I could find my 10mm socket. It'd be way faster to do with that. I got my fingers on it. I'm gonna get my fingers in there. And that thing's gonna drop down into the box. That's what it do. Probably been more beneficial just to take this side off. But here we are, being dumb, wasting time. It's complicated. There's so much going on here. All right, there you go. Two little bolts are done. Pull your little bar out. Pop terminals off. Pulling that battery out. Maybe not the right battery. Probably not. Yep. Let's see. Alright, when you're working on this at your house, take this arm out of the way too. Huh. Online forum said 24-volt battery. That's what I got in here now. 24-volt battery. See them Jalopy jungle? It's official. That is from the jungle of Jalopy. Alright. Just gonna hand tighten a little bit. Or strap her down out of the way. I don't want to waste my time. At this point in the video, the car got louder than I could speak because I was mumbling anyways. So, just trying to put that strap in and just realized that I should have unbolted that in the first place, and the whole process went a lot smoother. And I thought it was a 12, so I'm looking for a 12. Well, nope, not a 12, dummy. It's a 10, like the rest of the other bolts you just took off. So, loosen that up so you can wiggle it around, have some play, and you can slide that piece up in there. Slide that little strap over the top. Yeah. And this part took a minute. I had to fidget and try to find that piece, but once I got her pulled up and held into place and used two hands instead of the one hand, one to hold it, one to thread the bolt. Yeah. Just kept dropping down there. So a little bolt just kind of drops down in there. You could drop out all the way out of there, but for the most part, there's something underneath there to stop it from dropping out of there. But fidget, fidget, fidget. Oh, finally got it. Fish on, baby, fish on. Now, process of hand tightening everything. Get it all hand tight, put together before you torque it down. That way you can still kind of jiggle it and move it every which way you want to. Get that little nutski on there. Finger tight, get it right, man. I tell you what. See, no, finger tight. Dude. Ratchety wrench action. I love these little ratchet wrenches. They're pretty sweet. These bolts are long as crud. And I should have finger tightened it a little bit more before I started cranking on it. Oh, there we go. Now there's a little bit more finger tight action. Just almost pull the pin up, pull the little bolt up, and then twist them on there as far as you can. Little ratchety wrench, ratchety wrench, ratchety wrench. Man, these bolts took forever. Be careful when you're working your terminals because you can arc out and tack weld, all kinds of fun stuff. Get yourself some of these wrenches. They're at Harbor Freight. The little ratchet wrenches are convenient and small, and they work in great places all the time. Getting them at the Harbor Freight, little tiny Pittsburgh. I think they're like $19.99. That's it. That's all she wrote. Battery's about in there. About to tighten her down the rest of the way, and that's all she wrote. Car's running. Jalopy battery's working. We're sparking, we're farting, we're gassing, we're passing. I'll see y'all later, baby.